Whoops, a little sunburnt still. Pop it on to play a game or two, and then right back to work. Today's Thursday, so not tomorrow, but the next day, gonna go and find some more swimming spots to film. And I still can't find my dive bag, so I'm just knitting a quick one, or crochet rather. And it's really easy. You don't have to count you don't have to like go in each knot or loop. It's just a very simple way to make a net. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain stitches, and then you go to your net and you go right in, and just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when it's done, I'll be able to stretch a lot, so I could fit a bunch of stuff in it. And then after I'm done with this, I'm gonna make a larger one, and then gonna make a thin one with
Got to 6. Target sighted. We've lost them.
oh.
We've secured the lead.
No! Wow. I haven't. Oops, slipped. Damn. I saw that there's a Tokyo map, so I really wanted to see that. I did play a game before this, and that's where I saw the Tokyo map, but it wasn't voted in. So hopefully.
On your 6.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Hostile Mosquito is online.
Well, shoot. Damn. Great.
We've taken the lead. Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
I'm just quite surprised I didn't get that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just glitched so hard.
Friendly Mosquito deployed.
Damn.
We've lost the lead.
Ah, yeah.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Shoot! I hate that I waste so much time aiming, but I think I'm in too deep as far as muscle memory.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking.
Switch him out.
We've secured the lead. The enemy's taken the lead.
Why? Let us see. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, serious this time. I tried not to aim and I just didn't. Alright, I'm just gonna aim. I have... I was smelling a... Come on! Oh. Why do I just remain useless? Oh man. Oh! Get. Shite.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push it back.
Put this away from my mouth a little bit. I always forget to check the levels. Where'd it go? Shit. Whoa. Oh god! Oh no! I think I could have caused damage if I remained calm. I hear oh, those must be the fins. Swim fins. I miss my cressies. Fucking cocksucker motherfucker. Give me my shit back, like why? Fucking idiots. People keep my stuff, that upsets me greatly. Oh, sorry. I'm like glitching out a little bit. I don't know if you could tell.
Enemy UAV active. Friendly Mosquito active.
Damn.
30 seconds remain.
I had hot pink cressies, older ones. They were fully pink. They weren't like pink and black or anything like that. It's fully pink. I really liked them. They worked like a charm. Fuck.
10 seconds remaining. Hostile counter UAV overhead.
I can't focus. Alright.
Mission failed.
Also
Return
like
to base.
a little thing to work on, so because it's quite a decent amount of time screen to screen. 1, 2, 3. I just find this to be such a brilliant little hands thing to know how to do, because then you can make net, and to be able to make net with just a hook and some thread, I think it's really valuable, because you could use any string, any thread. And you could even use dental floss if that's all you had. And it's a very simple hook. You could just carve this out of anything. I actually do have a bone one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And instead of making this how I usually would for like a shopping bag, I'm just making a rectangle, and then I'm gonna just fold it and stitch it together. Oh, sweaty looking. But I'm just gonna fold it and stitch it and make like a draw bag with a long string. I just realized, where is all my here. Let's see. Can't really see. Yeah. Okay. That's 1960s, which I only seen this fabric in the 90s and early 2000s. It's kind of like shag. It's from the 60s. How cool is that? It's a little big. But see, this is how my net bags usually look. This is for shopping, and you could fit so much in here. Oop. Set this stuff down. Aw, meat. Or whatever.
Eliminate the enemy. Leave none alive.
I just want to see a new map, maybe. So this one I did in a round, and I used a YouTube video, I think, for it. Yeah, it was a video, not a pattern. And so you start with the round, and then this way you can actually add on or remove to make your net larger. I kept kind of like a nice shape, which if the net was a little smaller, I would love to swim with this. This looks just like out of a mermaid cartoon, to be frank. My other one that I really like is this little mushroom. I kept seeing on Pinterest people making these little mushroom bags and using the lid or the cap, and then you could open the bag. And so the cap is the purse lid, but it looks so cute, and I just keep little things in it. It's good for yard sales to keep some cash in it and to make a memory or something. I don't know, but I really like it, and it also goes really well with the net and to hold cash. I do have to fix it though, because I kind of did the drawstring a little lazily. Oh. of those little skulls fell off of one of these little beads that are just little skulls. And the beads that are the spots are from a 1960s necklace that fell apart. What else? When I was in middle school, I made this purse. It's actually made out of my school uniform. So this was my skirt when I was a kid, and one of the skirts is past the statute of limitations. I purposely put gum on my skirt so I could be sent home. I just liked being in my room when I was a child, so and in the alley. But it's lined and everything. And I'm curious what I used for the liner. It was probably like a sheet. I'm glad I have that. And this was from an old Chanel purse. Who knows if it was real? It looked like it was from like the 70s or 80s. And the chain was really damaged, so I shortened it. Where's one? I like making these little bags. These, just for any reason. Oh, I'm so excited. This new map. Oh.
We're taking Bravo. We control Bravo.
Very cool. It's a pearl oyster. Oh, this is cool. Glad it's streaming because this is very cool.
Enemies taking Bravo. We control 2 objectives. Friendly SAC on the bay. Securing objective Alpha.
Where? Okay.
Enemies securing Bravo. We hold all objectives. Well done. Stay vigilant.
Cool. Not cool.
We lost Bravo.
I should have looked at the map first.
We are losing Alpha. We are losing Charlie. Lost Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. All objectives are held by the enemy. Prove yours. Objective Bravo secure. Hostile SAE near your position. Hostile care package. We're taking Charlie.
Does anybody know what these are?
Friendly UAV on the
Fake!
We're taking Alpha.
I think it's called a trophy system. I think maybe I've seen one do something, but I'm just not remembering.
Hostile counter UAV overhead. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Get them secure. We control Alpha. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. We've lost all objectives. Do not be taking Bravo. Securing objective Charlie.
That deep purple song is stuck in my head so hard right now. Ah! Come on.
Securing Bravo.
Come on.
We're taking
Come
Charlie.
on. Let's go space trucking.
Enemies taking Bravo.
Shit. I'm sorry. I try not to make my
Enemies securing Bravo.
mess sounds.
We've lost
You know,
Bravo.
I like getting down and I'm quite shy in like social settings, so when it's just me in here and playing this, I'm just screaming my head off.
Hostile SAE incoming.
It'd be nice to have a, how do you say,
Securing objective
granada launcher.
Alpha. Hostiles launched. Objective Charlie secure.
I really like this map. I hope it's gonna be a few games to play.
Securing objective Bravo. holds 2 objectives. Secure those positions.
Oh!
Securing objective Alpha.
I think I just gotta keep moving.
Friendly UAV online. We're taking Alpha. Hostile. Alpha secure.
Damn it.
Watching
Just
We're
so,
losing Charlie.
feels so big and expansive.
Enemy UAV active. The enemy took Charlie. We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, shit! Jesus.
We're taking Charlie.
Okay.
The enemy has captured 2
That was the
objectives.
world's
Get them
worst
secure.
placement. Fuck.
We're taking Bravo.
Trying to get to Charlie.
Securing objective Charlie.
I thought it was gonna come over there.
We're taking Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. Objective Bravo secure. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back.
Fuck.
Securing objective Charlie.
I have to remember to also edit the playlist because
Hostile UAV in the area.
What was I
Objective Bravo
thinking?
is compromised. Hostile airstrike near your location. We're taking Bravo. Enemy UAV active. Friendly care package on the way. Securing objective Alpha.
Swapping mags. Flash incoming.
Enemy securing Charlie. Friendly SAE inbound. Securing objective Bravo.
Where?
UAV on station. We've lost all
Where?
objectives. Do not let it be for long.
Oh,
We're taking Bravo.
I don't mess with
Control
snipers.
Bravo. We're taking Alpha.
Much more.
Hostile SAE near your position. We control Alpha. Hostile care package deployed. We're taking Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. We lost Bravo. Objective Charlie secure. We're losing Charlie.
My God. Oh, that's okay.
Securing objective Bravo. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Securing objective Charlie. Hostile Mosquito is online. We're taking Bravo. We're losing Alpha. Hostile cluster mine detected.
Fix up in my mouth. I don't know what that noise was, but
The enemy holds 2 objectives.
fucking
Secure
hell,
those positions.
straps is plugged in. Can't even release aggression without.
getting hit hard.
Sometimes I don't know what direction to go in. Such a fun. Hey, I got him finally.
We're
I
taking
really
Charlie.
need to look at
Securing
that
objective
really.
Charlie secure.
I just knew as soon as it was gonna say like taking, I think it was Bravo.
Enemy
He was gonna
securing
come out the
Charlie.
window.
Mission failed.
The net is going well. I may be tanking, but I am making a net. Oh, that's not lost. 2, 3, 11. Oh my god. 4. No bueno. And this is just Walmart yarn. You can use this to make a wrap dress and like a beach cover up. And you could use, there's hundreds, probably thousands of crochet knots and stitches. 3, 4. And it's like a 3D pen almost. You could really go wild with it. I'm not the best at knitting. I could do like just basic, like a square. But crochet is very freeing because if you know a few stitches, you could really treat it like a 3D pen. Like most of my crochet things, like the hats, are all freeform. I just let whatever happens happen. One, 2, 3, 4. Slipped through the yarn. Okay. It's brilliant because it's just chain stitch and it's just slip stitches. That's the only 2 stitches in this net. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I could crochet a strap for it, but I think I'm just going to use a chain stitch to make a long braided, very easy strap. It's just literally to hold underwater. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Let me get this in this. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing 4, and the next one I'll probably do the same. And then the next one I'm going to be using very thin thread to make a finer mesh net to just attach to the side of this bag. So when I'm swimming with this one, I do have a bag that will be for smaller things. I find these little, God, thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. This world is really lacking in patience right now, so it truly meant the world. I'm hoping that my mom's gonna come over next week. On Wednesday. Damn it, I kinda wanna take a quick break to get something to drink and maybe a snack. And just, I'm not too into this map. I've always wanted to shoot someone down here, but I'm always just by myself down there. That's cool. But it just feels so big, and it feels like I can never find anybody. Until they're like, ah! Alright, so I'm gonna take I'm just gonna go grab a snack. probably a piece of pepperoni meat, medicine meat. I call it medicinal meat because pepperoni, it just sounds like a bag of sliced up pepperonis. It's not. It's like a solid link, and $5. And it's so much like grease and cured meat. It's medicinal and it's a sweet treat. And like you could be getting a little dizzy from working in the heat and slam one of those medicinal meat coins. Ah! Oh, no. I wanted to show the pair. I kept, working on it. It's very misshapen. So it's not a pear from Publix. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like their produce anymore. Everything looks like plastic. But this is looking a little too much like a butthole up close. It looks a little butthole. And it looks more like a belly button. It's not supposed to have it's supposed to look like it's going in, not like in and out. So, but that's the shading. And like you can make anything look like it's convex or concave or going in or going out. And I think you get cooler the farther away from the view, and it's warmer. Okay, let me be right back. if you see it. God, hot out there. I totally forgot I was live. The fins came in. Let me grab them. My pair, not yet. Where's the fin? Let me see. I have to start getting my dive bag together because I don't want to forget anything. Yeah, that's some shit. Got some crusties. Bright yellow. So, and socks because they do hurt your Achilles tendon. I remember a long time ago there was a snorkel spot, not a snorkel, it was an old lobster fishing spot called Sloan's Curve. And anybody from Southeast Florida from the 70s or 80s, 70s and 90s would recognize that spot. However, took a few friends there to go check it out because it's a spot I've heard of since I was a child, and what's it called? So swam all the way out, and I had my hot pink crystals. Swam all the way out, couldn't find anything. Things move and shift. You could go to the beach one day and swim around a bunch of exposed rocks, and the next day it'll be all sand, like a plain of sand. And Sloan's Curve, it was just all sand. Did see living sand dollars, which
capture all objectives.
only really seen that around like Peanut Island. Not in the, but went out, and I tell you what, I had like me a little mini panic attack because I got all the way out. I swam because it's like if it's not here, it must be out a little further. It must be out a little further. So I went out. But the spot wasn't there, and by the time gave up to come back, my Achilles tendons hurt so bad, and I didn't know you could come up here. I didn't know. I mean, I almost didn't have it in me to make it back to the shore, and I had to stop a bunch of times. I'm like, I can't. And like trying to swim with fins in your hand and a bag and stuff when you're already kind of beat.
Enemies taking Bravo. We're taking Charlie. We control 2 objectives. We've lost Bravo. Friendly airstrike in the AO. Charlie secure.
You efficient son of a bitch. I cannot focus. I am really stoked to get in that water again. I just have a partner that joins because, I mean, it is like everyone has their passions and their hobbies and things that they find like ultimate joy in, and not always is it either, not always do you have like a friend or a partner in crime, partner in adventure time. So, especially with the ocean where you want to go deep and you want to explore and you want to see as much as possible. In some areas, intimidating. And especially when you see sharks and everything. We didn't see an octopus, and apparently that's one of the main like critters down there. So gonna try to get there really early. And either Boynton Inlet, Blue Heron, Peanut Island if you get there early enough. But probably gonna wait to plan that because I think it would be fun to get a group going to do that. And I can't believe Tommy's dead. Like, so my friend Tommy that recently passed away, freak accident. He was fishing at the spot called Lake Osborne, which used to be a good lake. People used to swim in it. He had a seizure and must have drowned in like nothing. And he's like super able-bodied. I've known him since I was in middle school, but then really high school. And living in Lake Worth, you know, I've lived in
Enemy holds two objectives.
on my own since I'll say 17. And so I was always downtown. That was like my home. Like all the locals were like my extended family. And it was just a place like that. I used to run into them all the time, everywhere, anytime I went out. And I'd be off on some wild adventure. And I'll never forget. I was walking down the street, walking downtown just for something to do. Tommy's walking down the street and he's like, hey, I got locked out of my apartment. Can you help me get in? I was like, you know, I'm not doing anything. Why not? I enjoy climbing through windows. And we're walking to this place, and it turns out because he needed to get something. Anyway, got to this place, but his girlfriend, I guess, was driving around looking for him. So we found him. All you hear at the dead of the night is, "Who the fuck are you, Jamie?" And my voice gets real high pitched when I'm nervous. 3, I guess I wasn't paying attention at all. And, sorry, shoot, I feel bad, but, got in the car with them. She's like, get the fuck in the car, and I got in the car with them for some reason. I got in the back seat, and as soon as all those car doors closed, the silence was so loud, and she's just like, oh, what are you doing? Just like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I just look, I've been talking forever. I rarely leave my apartment, and when I do, I run into everybody. And we actually ended up becoming friends and messaged back and forth for months. And she's really sweet. And I keep meaning to hit her up to see if she's ever at the beach, because could get some really cool footage. And let's see. That was one of my favorite personal little memories. And yeah, so the day before he passed away, he posted, him and his wife were on the boat going back into Boynton Inlet, and I just commented like, oh my god, I miss my ocean friends, like people that, you know, really cherish the ocean, like could sit under the water for hours staring at like the coolest things like possibly to see here. And please let me hitch a ride. A few hours later, it came out that he passed away under just like a horrific circumstance, just so random and so permanent. And still haven't really processed it, because like I'm like an hour away of Lake Worth, and I know it's gonna feel so empty there, because my 2 friends, like the 2 people that I personally knew that were on their way, either like were pro for a second, or on their way to be pro, or just like on that level, and we're just like surfing all the time, and just always on water, passed away within a few years apart, or months, I don't know, time's kind of a blur for me. And that's Tommy Cleary Jr. and Albert Boynton. And Albert, like, they were just two just fantastic people. I've known them my whole life. And like everybody, like, when you're young you have a friend group, like the forced friend group. I say forced because like you're stuck in classrooms together, but you end up building really close friendships. I have so many missing, and I know a lot of people do. That's life. Like, the more people you know in life, the more people you will know that dies. But like, it's just wild. Like my cousin Michael was shot in the back of his head the day I was supposed to meet him. And I thought it was the day before I was supposed to meet him, because I was quite young. But it's the I guess we were all waiting for him and his friends to make it to this family barbecue. You know, there's food on the grill. Everyone was waiting, hanging out. The whole family was there. And just went MIA.
We have taken the lead.
It was like, kind of like a movie. And, like, the memory is cinematic in the darkest sense possible. And, yeah. I'm like, you know, I know how to play the long game because that's something, like, I just can't wait to get some form of, like, you know, like a mental understanding. And it's just so hard to communicate with, like, inmates and stuff. I think it would be cool to talk to the person. I don't talk about this very often, especially not with family, but I think it would be cool to, not cool, but I think it would be,
Friendly
like,
UAV online.
not closure
Friendly
offering
UAV on
either,
station.
but I want to know, like, how they were raised, like, what their life was like. Oh, my cousin was a surfer, so his funeral was a paddle out, like his, you know, have people leave, like, mementos. It was all, like, surfboards and... And a friend of mine was also gunned down by a husband and family man, like a father, like a hedge fund dude, who became obsessed with his wife. That's... I know a few other bits, but it's just so dark. And yeah. I just like... Things are so permanent. And, like, that's another person that I was messaging and, like, being like, yo, we should do a double date, because it's been a minute. And he was like, dude, it's been, like, 8 years. I'm like, yeah, but, like, time doesn't exist for me, so it might as well have been 5 minutes. So, it is what it is. It's always been like that. Like, when I disappear at my desk, I'm disappearing from myself too. It's just like, you know, I feel like any craft person or artist, or even surgeon or programmer, anybody that engages in any form of tedium knows exactly how fluid time can be. I thought there was something. Oh, I keep meaning to play hardcore. I just got a flashback of comment. Okay, I'm trying to get a lot more efficient with that. I know Kensa will help. I know it's a pain, like, to conceptualize maybe, but I promise you it's not. It's, if you're on desktop, you could just have, like, the website, use that, or app, and, reads out comments. But you could also, like, just speak in a mic like it's a speakerphone. Yeah. Crazy.
Got your six.
These are socks.
Loading fresh mag.
So set. I think. Socks. There's tons of barnacles. Barnacles in the rocks. And my friend Dylan's finger, I'm sure it's still healed weird. I remember when we were kids, he sliced the heck out of his finger. Okay. Alright, I expected nothing more than that to happen. No, man. Do I have any? Oh, shoot. Okay. That's how you do that. I have been playing this game for a really long time and I've hardly explored it. I really haven't. Ah! Jesus Christ! That didn't even, like, read as a character. That read as, like a freaking fever dream. Sleep paralysis demon, like glitching.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Can I do it? Ah! Yeah. H.
1 minute remaining.
Nothing? Not even a UAV. No, ma'am.
30 seconds remaining.
Sundays were closed. Okay. Half nut. Cheers.
10 seconds remaining.
Mosquito is inside.
Mission compromised. We failed.
Oh, crochet. Got 2 days to finish this bag. Probably won't have a big bag by then, but it's perfect because this is a beach safe craft, and you know, the worst comes to worst, it unravels a little bit if it gets loose in the bag, but it's not gonna spill. Beads aren't gonna fly off of it. 3, 4. And it's so satisfying. And it'll entice more breaks so I don't burn out. Because I have a tendency to just swim until I can no longer even walk. But thankfully last time I was a little burnt, so when I got out the last time it was so cold and like everywhere was burnt, was just like goosebumped up because I was frozen. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot. I printed out crochet and knitting markers. Don't need it for this, but I'm looking for patterns. I think I'm just gonna start trying to get really like fluent in crochet. It's very popular right now, and so the patterns that are available are actually like wearable clothes, which I always like did good finding crochet patterns. And however, they're everywhere now, like the freaking cutest dresses I've ever seen, and skirts, and it's Florida, so gonna try to get some cotton yarn for when I get a little better, because right now I can't hold the yarn very efficiently, so my finger gets very sore, and I hold my finger like that, and you're supposed to, like, I'm not supposed to do what's comfortable for you, but like this, that is still so awkward. I should really force practice. Don't, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting to get used to that. Oh, my finger feels so much better already. But it's so difficult to, like, get the hang of holding pressure or holding tension and then releasing tension at the end so you could get more yarn in your hand. Oh, shoot.
We secured the lead.
3. Oh. And you could print needles. I'm gonna try to find one that's for a PVC pipe like that, so I could crochet rope. I've been wanting to do that forever. Am I invisible? I get
Tag
killed.
secure. Kill confirmed.
Oh! I'm not up here trying to be like a gentle lady. I'm just playing some COD as a human being, and like any human being, I can make all kinds of sounds. Not many nice ones. I wish I could sing, but I try and a little. It's okay, but it's just like it's Snappo recording like a ton and been vlogging. I'm hearing my voice a lot more because I'm not trying to gain sympathy or compliments. Quite opposite. I like going unnoticed, and it sounds so stupid if you saw what I wore in public. But I don't ask questions, I just like what I like, and I feel like a lot of people should give that a go. Because maybe they wouldn't be so extreme. Because I think we're just here to, like, I mean, we've evolved to, like, appreciate each other's creations, observations, thoughts, patterns. Like, if you respect someone's work, like, it's always so fascinating to read about them and their life. And, I mean, movies and film, look how much is put into that. You know, like, patterns. The same story told. When you zoom out, it's, like, very eerily similar to zooming in. I feel like it's like like oil. That projects where you put all the different density liquids and they layer out. It's like that. Like it's just pancakes. It's like a cake of creation.
Confirm that one. Confirmed.
Damn, I felt like I walked in on something. Hope you made out well. Gosh. Guard. Did anybody watch the show Dexter? I did, because it's Florida. And so every now and then I think of the character Angel. And Doug or Stokes? What's the cop's name? Like, I need that actor in everything. Like, he has that look of someone who just like knows something's up with the pursed lips, and he's my favorite character. I watch pretty much. It sucked because like he went pretty early on. And I try not to get into shows because I get into shows, and not like terribly so where I'm like trying to trace but
Keep it this way.
like some characters I just think are just so brilliant.
Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead. Friendly mosquito
Or
destroyed.
I wish there was, I mean, with AI it's gonna be ideal for this, but I always wish there was like a filter, like, so you could watch a show, but only watch the parts with your favorite character. So, like a clean example would be The Office, if you could filter out what characters. So you only saw, shoot. His name isn't Jared in that show, it's Jared in Silicon Valley. But that dude, and Dwight, and Robert California. I just want those three. Oh, and what's the older gentleman's name? Creed? Yeah, it's in the ones. I like those characters. But I could do without, like, a bunch of them. I think that's the whole to each their own thing. And there's a character for everyone. But you could, like on Call of Duty, how you could filter what games, but, like, filter what characters you see. Who cares if it's out of context? Half of it is anyways. That, I thought I did alright. I guess not. But I have snorkeling on the brain. I just can't get over it. Went from being very homesick and very depressed, quite frankly, because like I say, like I don't exaggerate. Like, do you see this? Is this like what people do when they just kind of like the ocean? Like collect every species of shell and then organize them by species? These angel shells are really nice. And these are the spirals. And these are just the ones that I have a ton of. The other ones are all in plastic containers. These are different. These are different species of sea rocks. Well, species, I don't know. That's the, and a pack of sugar for some reason. But these are all rocks. These are all Odin stones or hag stones, depending on what you know them as. I'm sure there's a bunch more names. So the ones that I have on my site are all from the ocean. How am I going to get this back? And then there's a box that is even more bags of shells. These are all oysters that have different levels of iridescence. And I just can't wait to make a really, really large and impactful wind chime. Because I know these, I'm not like, yeah, I know where they're from and how they're harvested. And because I don't know, it never felt right. Oh, yeah, and these are all my cat. Ooh, the lid was on weird. Cat shells or Shiva shells. These are my favorite things to find. These are the doors of sea snails. The little trap doors, so nobody could get at them, and they're very dense, very hard, very rigid shells. And yet another jar of pebbles. Beach pebbles. And then, oh, big boy. Some coral. Dead coral, of course, just little bits that pop up on the shore. Never ever take anything alive, ever.
Primary objective is to secure the headquarters.
And like, when I leave, before I leave, I really try to scan the shells to make sure nothing is in them because they're all
Enemy
homes.
captured the headquarters.
You know what? No, I forgot to filter the games, and headquarters are just as oh no, I spilled some fragments. These I'm really impressed by. I don't find many intact, and I made a few candles with these, but aren't these gorgeous? I even keep the fragments because eventually I'm going to have a grinding stone, and I'll be able to make pendants. Believe it or not, the one I want is smaller one. The one I want is powered by feet, and it's a bike tire powered. But really, really nice. I always find this portion, you can see here, but there's such a strong amount of available texture, because like if I have a grinding stone, I could grind a circle out of this, and that circle could be set in silver or any metal or anything. Anyway, happy trails. Probably going to be doing the Kinsu stream. Just keep getting a little sidetracked, and then it gets too late, and then I'm falling asleep. And yeah, but still have to go through the footage from Blue Heron, and got a ton of angelfish, a barracuda. It was a little barracuda. I didn't have any jewelry on, so I chased it for a little bit. They're really cute. They just, they're known to, like, if you have wearing a gold chain or like a silver chain, they'll like give you a nibble, but that's all I know. And I'm sure people have horror stories, but they never bother me. I like seeing them. They're like little silver torpedoes. They're pretty neat. And so yeah, happy trails. Love y'all. Hope everyone has a beautiful day. I don't have comments in front of me anymore. I left my phone out there, and I fear if I walk out there, I'm gonna get really sidetracked. But got the camera ready and the case. I do have to download the app like right now because I keep forgetting. But this is the Action 4 DJI. Brilliant clarity, and you can swim in seawater with it, which I didn't think that dream was ever going to come true. It's just to be able to capture like the stuff that you see, because you never know what's going to be there tomorrow, or if there's going to be like a spill and like take it all out. There's so much that could happen. There's like billions, doesn't even describe like zillions of moving parts to all these, like to be able to walk down the street and jump in the water, or drive down the street and jump in the water, and like having the bridge being, you know, not crumbling, and like being able to swim under all these like cement pillars. And it's wild. It's just wild, and there's so many boats. It's wild. It's technically like Birth Lagoon still, and very stoked to say the very least. And I cannot wait to show y'all and get a little dive team going. Been looking on Facebook. There's a few, but like next level divers. Like I've never seen a rig that expensive in person. Like they're like next level, like a whole dive setup, like the tank and everything. It was such a trip and a treat to be able to swim next to someone, like snorkel next to someone who's actively diving. And it's so peaceful down there, and it really is.